One teddy bear in a blue car. Zoom, 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 he goes so far. He dodged the cone, he laughed, hooray! One teddy bear wins today. Two teddy bears, vroom, vroom fast, racing side by side at last. They dodge and spin, they laugh, hooray! Two teddy bears win today. Three teddy bears go beep, 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 racing down the road so steep. They jump the bumps, they laugh, hooray!
I created this entire kid rhyme video you just watched using just my phone and completely free with AI. In this video, I'll show you exactly how I did it step by step, from writing the lyrics to generating the music, creating the visuals, and putting it all together into a full video. Alright, let's get started. So first thing we are going to do right now is to generate the lyrics, and in this video, I'm going to be using GPT for that. Now look at the prompt that I pasted. You are a professional children content writer and a lyrics. So make sure you pay close attention to this prompt, because if you don't give it the right prompt, it's going to generate a normal music for you. Now, under this place, I wrote it song from ages 3 to 6 in the same style as Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. You already know Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. So what I did is just like I give it a reference poem that is going to follow the way it is. Now, there are other things I wrote here, but all you just have to do, go to the comment section or in the description to get the exact prompt I use. Now, here's the response that it gave me. Once you give me the theme or the topic, I will create a 4-verse, which is exactly where I instructed it early stage, and then simple repetitive lyrics, easy for ages 3 to 6. That show you that it's actually understand what I told it in the early prompt. Now, after that, I will now tell it the topic I want to create. So the topic I told it was something like one teddy bear riding a sports car. Then next verse will be two teddy bear riding same sports car but in a different color. And this is the lyrics I generated from. Look at it, one teddy bear in a blue car, zoom, 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 zoom. You can see that the lyrics is very simple for a child to understand. Okay, so next thing we are going to do right now is to generate the music. So all I just have to do right now is just to open this website from my browser. I'll just search for Sonauto music. Okay, look at it here. And then this I looks like, so I'll make sure that this is on advanced, and then now I'm going to switch it to be on custom lyrics, and then I'll just move back to GPT and then copy all the lyrics. Press, select text, and then copy all the lyrics. So I'll move back to this, and then I'm going to paste it. Now we're already almost done with this, but all we just have to do is to install this AI, how we want this to sound like, because if you don't install it, it's going to sound like a normal music. So I would go with something like this: Nursery rhyme, story and nursery rhyme, and then the last one will be fairy tale and nursery rhyme. Then I'll now move down, turn on fancy mode, turn on advanced mode. So you're going to make sure that your settings is like this, and then make sure you turn on this last one, boost style, okay, and then you hit on generate. Now it's going to take just few seconds, if not up to a minute, to generate this, depending on your internet speed. So it generated two music, so you have to play and see the one that you like most and then you use it. I can also regenerate if you're not cool with it, okay? Let me just play this one.
One teddy bear in a blue car. Zoom, 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 he goes so far.
Okay, this is how it sounds. Don't bother about the sound. I'll still going to enhance it later in this video, okay? So all I just have to do is just to click on these three dots, click on download, and then select MP3, and then it's going to be downloaded. And the next stage we are going to do right now is to create the videos. But in order to create the videos, we need to generate the images first before we now turn it into videos, okay? So all I just have to do is to open that same chat. Okay, now this is the prompt that I pasted for that. So make sure you pay close attention to this prompt, because if you don't get this prompt right, you're still going to struggle to create a video like this. So the prompt goes like this: you are a 3D animation scene designer specializing in Disney-Pixar style visual for children content. Now remember what we did in the lyrics. We told him you are a specialist in writing a song. So in this case, we told him you are a specialist in creating 3D animation. So in this way, it's going to generate something that will look very professional for us to use, okay? Now, under this place, I wrote something that you need to pay close attention, which is one main image prompt for the first line of the verse, designed for generating ultra detailed 3D tail. Now, this is just like it's going to generate a one image for one verse of the song that we just wrote right now, and then it's going to generate another 4 action prompts under it. And if you remember when we are writing the song, you know that the song have just 4 lines, so it will just generate an image of the song and then generates 4 action prompts for the four lines. Don't worry, if you get confused, you're still going to understand this when we start generating the images, okay? Now under this space, I wrote something that I need to pay close attention to, which is each prompt should include what it must include: vivid color description and environment details. Now, if you don't give it something like this, it's going to generate a normal human being. In that way, it's not going to look like a kid video. So you need to pay close attention to that. So something like clear action or emotional expression. So it's not going to feel robotic. Continuity from one line to the next. Okay, so that it's not going to feel like what was generated is AI. Now after that, this is what it generated. Now the first thing it generated here was the first image prompts, and then it's now started generating the action prompts. Okay, so what I just have to do right now is to copy this prompt and then paste it on my image generator. In this case, I'm using Google Gemini to do this. Okay, and if you don't have it, just head on to your Play Store or App Store and download Google Gemini. It's a free app. You don't need to pay for subscription. Okay, so I'll open it. So first thing is to make sure that this is on create image. All right. So I'm now going to head back to ChatGPT and then copy the prompts, okay, and paste it here, and then hit on generate. Okay, and this is what it generated. Now here is the trick. If you don't like this to generate it in this kind of size, there is still a trick that you can use to tweak the size you want it to be. But I'm not going to do this, so it's not going to confuse you now. But at the end of this video, I'm going to do it. Okay, then just click on the image and then download it. So I'm going to repeat this action with every other prompt that we generated. Remember, each of the prompts, you are just going to generate the image prompt. The image, leave these other action prompts. These are the ones that we're going to use when we are trying to turn the image into a video. Okay, so that's basically what I'm going to do. So right now you see that it's generated the last line for the first version. We are now going to go to the second version, which is, I told him let's go to the second version, and then generated that was the second version. Same thing is also what I did on the third version, and then it generated it also. And same thing I did for the final version, which is the fourth one. Okay, this is the image prompt and the action prompt on this. So I'm going to show you guys the image that I generated. So this is the first image for the first verse. Okay, this is the second image for the second verse. This is the third image for the third verse, and this is the first image for the first verse. Now the next thing we are going to do right now is turn these images into a video, and this is where it gets very interesting and very easy to do. Now what we are going to do right now is just to open Grok. If you don't have Grok, it's an AI. Just head on to your Play Store or Apple Store and install it on your phone, and then sign up. All right, then click on this Imagine. If you click on Imagine on this place, you are just going to go to your gallery and then select the image that you generated. Remember, you have to do it one after the other. You do the first verse and then the second verse. Okay, now I'm just gonna go to the first image that's generated. This is the first image, and then I'm gonna hit on this place, click on custom, so I can be able to write a prompt. Now in this case, I'm going to head back to ChatGPT now. Okay, so I'm going to come to the action prompt, which is the first line, and copy it. So I'm going to paste it here and then hit on generate. Okay, and it's generated. Look at it now. Let's play it. Yeah. Okay, so we can simply click on this icon to remove the sound and then hit a quick play to download the video, right? So we're going to do the same thing with every line that we have. Remember, you're just going to breathe. Unlike if you have copied this line 1 now, we're going to come to line 2 and copy, come to line 3 and copy, come to line 4, and then we know that we are done with this first verse. And then we're going to do the exact thing on verse 2, same thing on verse 3 and verse 4, depending on how many verses you want it to be. So for this not to waste out, I'm just going to show you guys some few videos I generated, and then I'm going to do the final process, put all of them together into Video Daily. Okay, so here are the videos. Last thing is to put this video together, and in this case I'm using CapCut, but you can use any app of your choice, right? CapCut, click on new project. So the videos I tick the right and I can build the paste bars, so you can know how this thing works, so you can use it to duplicate how many verses that you want this to be. Okay, so I'll click on add, and it's going to look like this. So first thing we are going to do is just for us to add the music that we generated earlier. So click on sound, go to your device, and then search for the song. So next thing I'm going to do is to play this music to know if there's any adjustment before I now start splitting the rest. Okay, so I play it, it sounds like this.
One teddy bear in a blue car. Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Okay, you can see that the music is very slow. So I just have to speed it up so it will sound more faster, and then the voice is going to change to a child voice. So I'll click on speed, increase the speed to probably 1, and then click on display so that the voice is going to change to a baby voice. Okay, and then I'll hit on this. Then I'll hit on good. So if I play this now, this sound is going to sound like, look at it.
One teddy bear in a blue car.
I hope you can see the difference. So next thing I'm going to do is that I generated some of this clip with the volume on. I forgot to turn off the volume. So I just have to turn off all the volumes from it. Okay, and then it's gonna look like it. Now I'm going to play this again to see where the verse ended, so I can amend all the script to make sure it fits the exact verse before it's jumped to the next verse. So I'm gonna play it now. Let's watch it.
One teddy bear in a blue car. Zoom, 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 he goes so far. He dodged the cone, he laughed, hooray! One teddy bear wins today. Two teddy.
You can see from this place it said 2:30. That is where the second verse is supposed to start from. So all this clip, I'm going to trim it to make sure that it fits before it starts from the second verse of the music. Now this is as simple as just go to each of this one and speed it up. As simple as that. You go to each of them, click on speed, normal, and then speed it up a bit. Speed it up. Do the same thing with every other clip there. So remember, the main purpose of doing this is for you to fit the exact verse. All right. So I'll go to the next one and do the same thing. Okay. Go to this one also. And do the same thing. All right. So if I play it now, it's going to fit normal. Look at it now.
One teddy bear in a blue car. Zoom, 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 he goes so far. He dodged the cone, he laughed, hooray! One teddy bear wins today. Two teddy.
You can see the place is started from 2:30. I'm going to add the second verse of this video. So I'm going to make sure that I tell you guys how to do all this so that during your free time you can add multiple verses as you want. Okay. So next I'm going to do is to add a text to it, and after that we are good. Our video is ready. Okay, so to add a text, just click on text, click on add text, and then write the text. In this case, it should be 1 teddy bear. That's what I'm supposed to write. Now you have to use a template for this to look fancy because this is a kid something and they love color combination. They love everything about color. I'm going to look for a fancy template. In this case, this is the one I use on the code I told you guys in the beginning. This ball here, that's what I use. So let me use it now. Okay, this side is gonna look, so you just have to adjust it, make it smaller, this, okay? And then you can probably stretch it to start from the beginning. Look at how it...
One teddy bear in a blue car. Zoom, 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 he goes so far. He dodged the cone, he laughed, hooray! One teddy bear wins today.
Okay, so after that, you can now start adding the remaining verse. Now, to add the remaining verse is very simple. You just have to delete this, the first and then you delete it, and then you click on add, and then you now select the verse 2 from the first one, second one, third one, fourth one, and then you generate it. It's as simple as that. So look at what I generated after all this. So before I show you guys the results, I would like to introduce you to my smartphone video editing course. It's a course that I bridge for people that want to master smartphone video editing from scratch to professional level. So if you know that you want to start content creation or you have already started but you're not seeing the visibility in your channel, this course is created for you. So in order to get access, click on the link in the description or in the comment section to get access immediately. All right, let's see the results.
Yay! One teddy bear in a blue car. Zoom, 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 he goes so far. He dodged the cone, he laughed, hooray! One teddy bear wins today. Two teddies. Two teddy bears, vroom, vroom fast, racing side by side at last. They dodge and spin, they laugh, hooray! Two teddy bears win today.
Three teddy bears go beep, 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 racing down the road so steep. They jump the bumps, they laugh, hooray! Three teddy bears win today.